Hey guys, it's Kirti and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about two things. Number one is my US visitor visa experience and what are the documents required. Number two is my Mexico haul. If you haven't watched my Mexico vlogs and videos, I'll leave all the links in the description box below. Please go check them out. And if you haven't watched my how to apply for the US visitor visa from Canada video, please check that out too. It'll be really helpful for you. The worst part is I recorded a 25-minute video and I realized that I didn't put the microphone on. And yes, I'm recording this video for the second time. Before getting started, please subscribe to this channel and follow me on my Instagram. Link is in the description box below. So many of you guys have requested me to make a video. Yeah, literally so many people requested me to make this video, so that's why I decided to make this video. There are two scenarios, okay? First scenario is if you're having a study permit, and number two is if you're having a work permit. First scenario, I applied my US visitor visa during my third semester, which means I have one more semester to finish, and I finished the first two semesters, right? So the main reason they ask you about all your educational details is they think that you might go to the US and you might stay there forever and you might not come back to Canada. So that's why you have to provide your transcripts. I took my first two semester transcripts. Each costed me $12. I got them from the college. They're original. I did not even open the seal. So that's the first document which is required. Second is passport size photograph. You can see all the specifications. You just have to Google and just get a passport size photo which meets all the specifications. If you don't have a passport size photo while you're going for your visa interview, you can get them at the consulate itself. Not everyone will be asked for a passport size photograph, but if you are asked for a photograph, you have to get it, and it is available in the consulate itself. It will take you just $10 maybe. Yeah, you have to just carry $10 for that. And number three is your passport, obviously. Number four is your study permit. You definitely have to show your status, so that's why you have to take your study permit. And the last document is bank statement. They might not ask a bank statement, but it is safe to have a bank statement. I randomly read this rule on US consulate website that you have to finish at least 6 months of stay in Canada in order to apply for a US visitor visa. So just make sure that you finish your first two semesters. Don't apply as soon as you arrive in Canada, because if your visa gets rejected for the first time, it is a kind of disruption in the proper system, right? Like again you have to apply, again they'll ask you why was your visa rejected for the first time. So this is a disruption. In order to maintain the flow smoothly, just make sure that you finish your first two semesters. That is what I can advise you guys. Okay, the questions they asked me during my visa interview were, how long have you been in Canada? Number two is, what are you studying currently? Number three, where is your college and what is your college? Number four is, what is your course? And number five is, have you ever visited US before? Why are you planning to visit the US? Number seven is, what are the cities you're planning to visit? So these are the few questions. All I can tell you is to be honest and to be straight. Don't try to fake anything. Just tell them honestly why you want to go to the United States. And second scenario is if you're having a work permit, you definitely have to provide some proof that you are working somewhere. You definitely need an employment letter which states that that you are working in a particular firm, and the firm is approving that you're working there, and they'll give you an employment letter. So employment letter is a must if you're applying during your work permit situation. And second is your passport, obviously. Third is your work permit. Number four is your passport size photograph, just as the same I mentioned previously. And number six is your pay stubs. They might or they might not ask your pay stubs or bank statements, but it is advisable to take a copy of pay stubs and your bank statement to be on the safer side. You definitely need to have a job. They might think that you might go to the US and you might settle there and you might not come back to Canada, just like the student scenario. So you definitely show them an employment letter. The questions Harsha was asked during his visa interview were, are you working for the same company? Number 2 is what was your course and in Canada and what was the duration of the course. Number 3 is how long have you been in Canada. Number 4 is have you ever visited the US before. Number 5 is what was your course back in India. Number 6 is how long have you been in Canada, and one more question is why are you planning to visit the US. So these are pretty common questions everyone get. These were the questions, and that was our experience during our US visitor visa interview. I suggest you guys to apply during your study permit because if you are a student, it is better to get, and if you have a work permit and if you don't have a job, you can never get a visitor visa. So that's why, and when you're a student, it is much better to apply. So that is what I can suggest you guys from my experiences. And next is my Mexico haul. If you haven't watched my Mexico vlogs and videos yet, links are in the description box below. Don't forget to check them out, they're so good. And yes, I did not shop so much, but if you visit a particular country, you definitely feel like buying something as a souvenir, right? So that's what I bought. I did not buy anything else other than souvenirs. And the first thing I got from Mexico is this Mayan calendar. If you have watched my vlog 1 from Mexico, you definitely understand about the Mayan calendar. I really like all the history stuff, so that's why I bought this calendar. This is how it looks like. This costed me $20 US. Next is Dreamcatcher. You can obviously buy a Dreamcatcher anywhere, but I was so attracted to this Dreamcatcher, that's why I bought it. So yes, this costed me $5 US, which converts to 100 pesos. And next is a key hanger. So this says Isla Mujeres and Chichen Itza. I visited both of the places and I bought this in the island of Isla Mujeres. This costed me $10, which converts roughly $10, which is 213 pesos. This is how it looks like. And next I have a souvenir which says Cancun and Aviva. I don't know how to pronounce this. This is in Spanish. It says Aviva Mexico. It means Bravo Mexico. Yeah, this is a hat and it's a fridge magnet. It costed me 55 pesos, which roughly converts to $2.50. Yeah, it's a fridge magnet. Next is another fridge magnet which has a shark, a coconut and 2 palm trees. It says Cancun and it costed me 100 pesos, which is $5 US. And next is I have a bottle opener which says Cancun and it is in the form of a slipper. I don't have it right now with me. I don't know where it is, but I'll insert a photograph right here. And it costed me 100 pesos, which is $5. And this is a photograph of us which says Isla Mujeres right here, and it costed us 300 pesos, which is on an expensive side, but it is worthy. This is a booklet kind of a thing. So yes, that's the thing. And next is a hat. I had to get a hat when I was in Cancun because it was so hot. And yes, I bought a hat for 300 pesos. Very expensive, $15. And it's so beautiful. Harsha also bought a hat for 200 pesos, I guess. And yes, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please make sure you subscribe and follow me on my Instagram. Link is in the description box below. Check out all the videos I mentioned about in this video. Links in the description box below. And yes, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.